What's up, everybody? I thought you ran away. There he is. There's Tim Arnold. Hi, guys. What's up, everybody? Christopher Brown, good afternoon. David G, Tim Arnold, John Driscoll, Storm Chaser Mark, what is up? Let's see if we can get the old ATC going, give you some magic. Let's see here. All right. Look at that, Tim Arnold being a member of First Class Premier. Let's see what we can give you there.
1.5 miles, runway 8.
All right.
American.
Hey, Damon Smith, good evening to you. Craig Smith, Craig Macchio. Travis, what's going on? Good morning, good afternoon, good day to everybody. Joined by our good friend Tim Arnold, who's over my left shoulder. You can come to the other side so people can see you. That's how people.
Join Bravo eastbound and contact ground.
Right here in the valley of the sun. What could be one of the last Pip and Tim shows here in Phoenix? We do not know. We'll see.
It could be one of the last Tim Arnold shows.
Yeah.
What is up, 604 Lobos, Ramona Aviation, Jeff Davis. How's it going? I sure did, David G. I sure did hit some traffic. But that does happen from time to time. Yeah, there was an accident, David G., and it would not disappear very early. Kip, what's going on? Connecticut loves Pip. Thank you so much. You know, it's funny. What's that? Oh. WestJet. There you go. There you go. Tim, you're exactly right. There is O Canada. Aircraft Expeditions. Hey, Christopher Brown. Any idea when we plan to stream yet? Well, thanks to you, we're now just $165 away from reaching our goal. Trucker Norm, good morning. It was a lot of traffic, I'll tell you that, Jeff Davis. It was non-stop. So welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Tim Arnold is here. I'm here. John Driscoll's here. Buffering. We're getting the buffering fixed. Thank you, everybody, for letting me know. This is, we're pushing through. We're here. We're here. Christopher Brown says $2 super chat.
I want to think about dropping in a thank you note.
Thank you, Christopher Brown. Appreciate you. We're back. We're golden. We're golden. Oh, very cool, Matthew. That's cool. You'll be headed to Tucson. I didn't know that. That is awesome, man. Thank you. Thank you. Who else is here? Damon says Frankfurt closed because of the snow. Aircraft Expedition says Heritage Flight has been confirmed. KVOA in Tucson has confirmed the dates I originally posted. Thank you, guys. Let's get started on the action here as we're setting things up, rolling. We got a full house of American planes. JP Mac, thanks for being a member for a month. Thank you very much.
I want to think about dropping in a thank you note.
Thank you also to Aircraft Expeditions for being premium economy member for a year. JP Mac, Q, what's happening? Should have audio. Christopher Brown now. If you need to refresh the page, that should bring up the audio. Christopher Brown asked, do I have a favorite livery? I would say like a special livery or just overall livery. I would say overall livery. I'm going to go with the airline that hired me. American Airlines is pretty sharp. KLM is pretty sharp. ITA is pretty sharp. So, a lot of good airlines. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, liking. Thank you, guys. Welcome in. Hopefully, we'll be here the whole day and into the evening. That's the plan.
United 502 Phoenix Tower, runway 8 clear to land.
Runway clear to land at 502.
Tim Arnold is here. Steven might show up later. I don't know.
Angel 7 Phoenix Tower, proceed Hilo 1.
Proceed Hilo 1, Angel 7.
Camelback Mountain looking good. John Driscoll says. If you're just joining us, welcome in. Getting warmed up here. Next arrival will be United 757.
Have a good day.
United 502, 757-200. We will look for that through the haze, arriving shortly. We got the ATC on. I have to pick up some new XLR inputs for my soundboard, but we got the ATC on.
So I was looking at flight radar and everything else in the world.
Christopher Brown, we'll just call it airport operations. They don't really like me talking about it too much, so I try not to be too specific, but I'm involved in airport operations, so. Yep. There is our 757 landing on runway 8. I'm going to try and attend Matthew, but I think I bid overtime that week. Got to make some money. I think I bid the 25th maybe. So we'll see. Nice. We haven't seen a United 757-200 in a while. So right on. Blocking over in Terminal 3. That was a quick stop. It's like, I better stop here. All right. Moving on up in the world.
United 502, turn right there at Bravo 8, and then straight into the ramp this frequency.
Right turn here, straight in Bravo 8, to the ramp, United 502. Have a good day.
Good.
David G says, I grew up just north of Camelback Mountain. Beautiful area. If you're just joining us, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know where you're watching from. If you're new to the channel, thank you for being part of the action. If you encounter buffering, just be patient. We'll do our best to get back on the air, like we are now. Happy, what is it, Tuesday? Wait a minute, Tim. You said you don't fit and you're wearing your Sky Ops Live t-shirt?
I wanted to wear my picture shirt, but my grandma said it was too little.
Don't tell your grandma what's up. Don't let her boss you around.
I know. Tomorrow I'm ordering me another picture shirt, though.
Fair enough, Tim, fair enough. All right, inbound arrivals, Southwest 590 from Nashville on a 737-800. Southwest 2057 from Baltimore. Delta 1070 Tim pointed out, about 15 minutes out, our first heavy of the day. And everybody there in the chat, so nice to see you. Or if everybody is still in the chat, is there anybody still there?
Phoenix Tower, medevac Hopper 907 Mike Tango with Charlie Kilo 1. We're just 10 to the west, coming up on the tank farm.
Thank you so much, everybody liking.
St. Joe's.
Medevac 907 Mike Tango, Phoenix Tower, radar contact.
I hope so. I hope so.
Proceed, Bravo.
Thank you, David. You got quiet. All right, thank you, Trucker Norm. Just wasn't sure where everybody was. I was like, where is everybody? Aaron Phillips, Q's here. What's up, Aaron? Waiting for our next Southwest arrivals in the meantime. We got a Boeing 737 right in front of us. They'll be pushing back. Probably get some nice jet blast. So, thank you, everybody. We are... Oh, you know what we're going to do? Set a goal for today. Set a goal for today. Goal. There's that lovely jet blast. So if we raise $170 throughout the day, hoping to broadcast for like 7 or 8 hours, that averages out to about $25 an hour. If we raise that money, I will broadcast from San Diego this weekend. And that will also take care of our RDU travel. So thanks to Christopher Brown putting us down at $165. What's up, Rainy Cajun? Yeah, except changing your profile. Nope, you didn't miss anything. Our first heavy is on the way. ATC sure is quiet. White nose. Oh, a day off for Rainy Cajun. How about that? Nice. That's fantastic. So we're 100 and, yeah, so Christopher Brown, we should be in Raleigh, Durham, the 14th through the 17th. That will obviously depend on raising $165 thanks to you. Stu, what's going on? Oh, nice. Dan, Aircraft Expeditions, also with a day off. Glad you could join us from Davis Monthan. Here's our Nashville arrival. $737-800 from Nashville. I don't know when exactly we're going to get back to Nashville, but I'm just waiting for a good flight deal to get to Nashville. Backyards plane spotting. It's almost time for spring training in Major League Baseball. It sure is. Yeah, pitchers and catchers will start reporting.
90, turn right, Bravo 9er, taxi Sierra for the south route. So you're behind the American Airbus. It's just approach Sierra.
Bravo 9er, Sierra, south route behind American, southwest south route.
The last student flight in March 20th, graduation is April 3rd, July 29th, is last A-10 flight at Davis Monthan. September 11th is the closing ceremony for the 357th. Thank you very much, Dan. Appreciate that. Happy birthday, Kevin Kelly, February 3rd. A very happy birthday to you. I think we're going to move a little bit, actually. I keep getting the jet blast, and it tastes like jet fuel. I was a little late getting here, so I was rushed to get started. So I think I'm going to move a little bit. So stand by. Stand by.
Southwest 2057, turn right, Bravo 9er. And taxi Sierra for the south route. On Sierra, you're behind the CRJ 7.
Behind the CRJ, Sierra for the south route, 2057.
Sorry about that. That jet blast was just not fun, and constantly getting it in my face. So, thanks for your understanding. And we're back. You know, I knew today was going to be a rough day. That is for sure. I think this should be okay. I hope. So welcome in, welcome. Thanks so much for everybody. Thank you. Yeah, it's not a fun smell. So we are here in Phoenix getting rolling. Right up nice. Temperature right now is I'd like 70. 70, we'll go with 70. I think it's supposed to be close to 80 today. China Airlines is not flying in today, but Starlux is. Christopher Brown. Sadly. Brian S., welcome to you. There's our A330 on final from Detroit. Thank you, David. Daniel, Starlux is a Taiwanese airline that just started flying to Phoenix here in the last month. They should be arriving around 5 o'clock today. Well, Craig Smith, I'm covered nicely by the parking garage. 604 Lobos, that's the A321-200. Going long. Pretty full A330. Sorry for starting a little late. I was stuck in traffic due to an accident, which tends to be the norm in tends to be the norm for I-10 between Casa Grande and Phoenix.
And taxi Bravo Tango.
Alright, right here on Bravo, Bravo Tango, Delta 770 headed.
Welcome everybody. It's 11:18 here in Phoenix. So nice to have you aboard.
All those aircraft off your left are
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're trying to raise an additional $165 for Raleigh Durham to do a super stream for Carolina Aviation. We've got just over a week left to fundraise. Q, what is up, Yin? How's it going? I have thought about Tijuana several times. The problem is I don't know where a good spot is. And if I were in Mexico, I don't know what the rules are. So that's why I'm a little hesitant. Southpaw, have you ever thought about streaming from Nellis? I saw someone streaming from there last weekend. He had a very good location. What's up, Keystone? How are you? Yeah, Southpaw, I have. I was watching a little bit of Mr. Gaucho's live stream for Red Flag. It's just a matter of getting the time off. and the funds together. So, yeah, of course, I would love to go to Red Flag, Southpaw, and also Oshkosh. But while I have a full-time job, I can't just get up and leave.
Yeah, 1593 Phoenix Tower, runway 8 cleared away.
But I would love to. Joe Leary, I think as a switch up, you should stream from one of the Flying J trucks stops in the middle of North Dakota. That's not a bad idea. I like North Dakota. I know it gets a bad rap, but I like North Dakota. But it's certainly windy and snowy and cold. David G, that's what I'm concerned about. That's what I'm concerned about, getting stuck in jail. I think that's a great idea. So, yeah, they have to start a GoFundMe, get me out of jail. I would love to, Q, go to Tijuana. I'd also love to go to Mexico City, Q, simply because there's a coffee shop that has a outdoor seating area on a second level that gets a great view of the airport. Just have to coordinate that and see if they'd allow me to. David G was stationed at Minot. Wow. Very cool.
Cherokee 718 Whiskey, just departed Falcon 7 to the north with Bravo, looking for a full stop.
So yes, Starlux, or not, yes, Starlux will be today along with British Airways and Porter, Air Canada, Aeromexico. And I'm hoping we can be here till around 6:30, maybe a little bit longer than that. Travis says Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota is amazing. Mattman, how are you? Welcome in. M3, do ATCs excel at video games? You would think so. I think that's a pretty good estimation there. You have to be able to multitask with ATC. That's definitely one thing. Next arrivals will be Southwest 778 from Burbank and then Southwest 1595 from Sacramento on a 737 MAX 8.
Southwest 1595 Phoenix Tower, runway 8 cleared away.
Happy birthday also to Kevin Kelly. By the way, Porter started service, nonstop service from here to Vancouver yesterday. I forgot about that, but that's pretty awesome.
United 1593, turn right on Bravo. Taxi Bravo, Charlie 8 to the Ramses signal.
Bravo, Charlie 8 to the Ramses signal.
Carolina Aviation gifting a membership in his journeys from Charlotte. Thank you very much, Carolina Aviation. We're down to 162.
I want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
Of course, we're debuting a new game show today at approximately 1 o'clock. It's called Name That Airplane. And the game works this way. I have 5 sounds that I will play from you. They are different airplanes, and you can guess. You need to guess, see if you can get them right. So I have 5 sounds, different airplanes, by the way, and you have to guess what airplane they are. I will give you a hint for each one. Oh, Carolina Aviation will be at 2 p.m. Eastern. So that is in approximately 30 minutes. Steve Mick, how's it going? Welcome in.
Southwest 778, turn right Bravo 9er, taxi Sierra for the south route. The Airbus is giving way to you.
Bravo 9 Sierra, south route, Southwest 778.
Dude pilot, what is happening? Reppin', what's going on?
Phoenix Tower down to 791, visual for 8.
Develop 791, Phoenix Tower, runway 8 clear away.
It's a challenge naming a plane by the sound of its engines, trust me. Rainy Cajun was one of the guinea pigs, so thank you. Daniel says they all sound the same to me. .737 Max from Sacramento here landing. Contour in the house, an E135.
1595, turn right Bravo 9er, taxi Sierra for the south route. Sierra
Thank
behind
you,
the
Carolina
Embraer 170,
Aviation.
the
Appreciate
73 will
you.
give way to you.
The man has an entire week of vacation, so he's going to be streaming nonstop. His wife may never see him again, which Mrs. Carolina might be grateful for. So we are only $163 away. Hyro, how's it going? Welcome in. A220 unmistakable sound. Christopher Brown, I did not include the A220 because I know you guys would get it. I tried to make these a little challenging. I will give you a hint, but this is a test. This is a pilot. This is our pilot show for Name That Airplane. And if you guys do well, we may start awarding prizes like free T-shirts and also autographed pictures of me worth tens of dollars. Daniel, hello. How are you today? All right, we'll see you later, Aircraft Expeditions. Thanks for leaving a like. We'll see you next time. Hey, F-150, thank you so much. San Antonio, Texas, $20 super chat. My goodness. Thank you so much.
I want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
That means we're down to $142 to not only broadcast. If we reach 160 or 142 more dollars today, we will broadcast at San Diego this weekend, and we will have raised enough to help with my cross-country travels to broadcast. Oh my goodness! $100 super chat from Q, unbelievable.
I want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
I'm trying to get the applause out for you. Where is it? Q, thank you so much. We are now down to just $42. $42 for a broadcast in San Diego this weekend and reaching our goal for RDU. Now, if I die or am seriously sick, I'll apologize for that. But thank you so much, Q and F-150 Texas. You guys are amazing. I am. Yep, we're $42 away. Q, that is repping big time. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, no paper airplane sounds. I'll tell you what, I will play one of the sounds right now. As Frontier lands here, I will play one of the sounds right now. Let's see if this works. I loaded them in earlier. Let's go with this one. Let's see if y'all keep this in mind. And
132.55.
oh yeah, there you go. Let me know if you heard that okay. M3 with a $5 super chat down to 37. Thank you so much.
I want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
Thank you very much, M3. You guys rock. Amazing. Oops, and there goes my chat board. Uh-oh. It just disappeared. Ridiculous. Oh my gosh. My chat board just went away. $37 shot. Let's see if we can bring it back. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. Christopher Brown saying 757. David G saying 747. Daniel saying it's 757. Rainy Cajun says 747. Rainy Cajun says Rolls-Royce engines. Rob H says 767. What's up, El Toro? All right, so that is the one hint I will give away. That is the one hint, and we will play the game in 90 minutes at 1 o'clock. So that is my one pre-hint for you guys. So this is our first pilot show. Name that airplane.
Southwest 2559.
And all the audio is from my video collection. I did not take any audio from anybody else's. So John Driscoll says B-52. Damon says 747. Craig Smith says 777. We will see if y'all are right. We will see if y'all are right. 90 minutes. $37 away from reaching our goal for RDU in San Diego this weekend. I will play the sound one more time. At 12:30. I will play that same sound one more time at 12:30. Aviation 2123, what's going on? Guessing the 737. Damon says thought 747. Thanks so much, everybody, liking and subscribing. Ritzy Mink, how's it going? F-150 says balsa wood double rubber band biwing. That sounds like the Scout Project. That sounds like the Boy Scout Project. Aviation 21123, very nice with a super chat of 99 cents. Now we're down to 36. Thank you very much, Aviation.
I want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
Thank you, Aviation 21123. Ritzy Mink, I'm doing well. Hope you're staying warm. You know, Damon, I thought about including the F-16s, but I thought that would be too easy. So I will tell you on this first game, there are no F-16s. I thought that would be too easy, and also no A220s. I thought that would be too easy as well. Y'all are pretty smart, so...
down to Bravo 9er and taxi here for the south route.
Bravo 9 Sierra South Route.
Ouchie, Ritzy Mink. Well, stay stable there, friend. Updating you on our inbound aircraft, we have a few. It looks like Southwest 1817 on a 737-700. Then it's Moxie 516 from Hartford Bradley. So an A220-300. Thank you, everybody, for liking and subscribing, joining us. So again, a double bonus. If we do reach $36 more, we will not only have reached our goal for RDU, travel cross-country, fly cross-country, knock on wood, the weather's good, but also, and in DFW, because I'm connecting through DFW, but we will also broadcast from San Diego this weekend, if we reach that goal. And thanks to Christopher Brown and Q and F-150 San Antonio, Texas, and Aviation 2123. We are only $36 away, so thank you, everybody. Also, let's put up a poll question, should we? By the way, our poll question from yesterday, I think it's okay to spoil it, I believe. But our poll question from yesterday, when we started our Name That Airport on the community page, if you look closely, I started out with an easy one. If you look closely at the photo I posted, you could probably guess which airport it was. So far, 75% of you voted for Yuma, Arizona, 8% for Prescott, 8% for Las Cruces, and 9% for Midland. And as far as our Wonder Bread Airport, Baltimore Thurgood Marshall takes the cake, folks. 48% of you say it's the most boring airport to plane spot at. Number 2 is Salt Lake City, and surprisingly, I thought Charlotte would be number 1, but Charlotte's number 3 with 20%. What is up? Mark from Columbus, Ohio.
To Bravo 9er and taxi Sierra for the south route.
The correct answer was Cedar Rapids.
The first Embraer, the second Embraer will follow
I actually have photos of that, Joe, so you just wait till the day that I post Cedar Rapids. Let's see how you do. Marco, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome into Phoenix today. Sure. I do have, actually, yes, I have Cedar Rapids. Oh, there's Moxie. The A220. 300. Moxie just announced last week they're going to start flying to the Bahamas, and they're going to restart flying also to San Antonio. San Antonio was one of our first cities at Breeze Airways, and then they left, and so they're going to try again, take 2. Rainy Cajun, I have that one as well, so that may throw some people off as well. I think it's going to be the Patriots, Mark.
Moxie 516, turn right.
James, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. Lovely to see you. Joe, that's not a bad idea. Joe says you should do a game where you show a super zoomed in picture of a plane, like maybe on the wheel or just the back of the wing, and have people guess what plane it is. Good suggestion by Joe.
Morning Tower, Alaska 606 with you for the visual runway 8.
Alaska 606 Phoenix Tower, good morning, runway 8, turtle away.
Clear to land, runway 8, Alaska 606.
Alaska is next. So, yes. Dan Reeves, evening to you. As long as the Patriots don't, Dan is a Bills fan. Is my mic dying out here? Stand by. There we go. Back in it. Celtic FC. Oh, Joe. Yeah, and they were, weren't the Seahawks, was it the Seahawks or the Seahawks were in the 747. Q says, I'm washing dishes. Appreciate you when you read what's going on in the chat. Thank you. You're welcome, Q. Thank you for your generosity. I think the Pats will win, Dan. I do think the Pats will win. We're starting to amp out the concourse here. The A concourse. Alaska 70 or 606 is on final. Now it's gone quiet. Now that we get all our big aircraft out of here, there's a couple more at the gate. And yes, Alaska 606 is 737 MAX 9. All right, we'll do a poll question about the Super Bowl. Mark, it's about an hour and a half. Mark asking how long from Phoenix to Salt Lake City. About an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes or so. Whatever privileges those are. Thank you, Rainy Cajun. Seattle is going to revoke your plane spawning privileges for... I'm not supporting the Patriots. I just think they're going to win. So, that's all. That's all I'm saying, man. That is all I'm saying.
Alaska 606.
That's all I'm saying.
Turn right on Bravo.
Air King Flyer, what's going on?
Bravo Hotel to Bravo 7. Remain this frequency.
British Airlines 289 landing at 5:30. If you're still going to be going, thank you very much. David, we should be still going.
Bravo 7, Alaska.
This is a test stream for me. What we're trying to do here is replicate what a full-time broadcasting career would be like. So that would be like 7 or 8 hour day shows every day, 4-5 days a week, maybe 6. So we're trying to replicate what, as far as our viewer turnout, as far as income, things like that, to see where I stand. So thank you, everybody, first off, for your generosity, but also it's also for planning purposes if this is something I decide to do in the future. So the next few streams, we're going to try and do, for sure, as much as we can, at least 7, maybe 8, to kind of replicate that plan, theoretically. So thank you, everybody. Next week, our schedule, Damon, if we raise $36 more, we'll be in San Diego this weekend. And then the following weekend, if we raise $36 more, we will be in Raleigh-Durham doing a super show with Carolina Aviation. We might sneak over to Greensboro, my old home town, not my hometown, my old place of residence where I started my aviation career, see how the Boom Overture factory is going, but we'll see. But we do, if we raise that $36 more, we will be in San Diego this weekend, upcoming weekend, probably Sunday evening, Monday, and then the following weekend we'll be in RDU, knock on wood, everything goes well, super streaming with Carolina Aviation at Raleigh-Durham, which is one of the most interesting airports
runway 8, good morning.
you'll find because
Runway 8 at left 732.
because they have 19 different airlines that fly there, which is very interesting. No, Yes. No, Q, I understand that. I appreciate that. Lord Andrew says, go Seahawks. Seattle Flight says, go to San Jose this Sunday. I wish I could, but the hotel rooms probably are through the roof. I bet I'll tell you what, let's just check. How expensive is it to stay in Santa Clara this weekend? Santa Clara, San Francisco. Did you know, James, speaking of how amazing, James saying that Raleigh-Durham is amazing, did you know that there are more airlines that fly into Raleigh-Durham than Charlotte? Yet Charlotte has 3 times the amount of passengers that go through it.
6 Tower 5 and Charlie, we're 5 miles north of the Coliseum, 1,800 North Tower airspace, Kilo 1, please.
3,000 a night, Robert Brunn says. Holy moly. That does not surprise me. Here we go. The Hilton Santa Clara is $322. Oh, this is for tonight. Sorry, let's try this weekend. Let's do Saturday through Monday. This should be fun. Yep, here we go. Delta Hotels in Santa Clara, Silicon Valley, $1,700 a night. Hilton Centric, Santa Clara, $2,100 a night. The Super 8, Santa Clara, $563. Signature Inn is $317. Best Western is $662. Holiday Inn Express is $1,017. Sonesta Simply Suites is $1,231. So Seattle Flights, I hate to break it to you, I will not be going to San Jose unless somebody is offering me free lodging at their house. That will be not happening. And quite frankly, I don't know how anybody can feel good about it. Whoa, look at that, 2615. Thank you so much, Lord Andrew, for your generosity. We are just a few dollars away from reaching our goal. Let's call it $9 away from reaching our goal for RDU.
In the alley. They should be taxing out here.
Lord Andrew is sending us a $26.15 super chat, which is actually 30 pounds. Yes, 30 pounds. So thank you, Lord Andrew. So we got about $9 left. Thank you so much, Lord Andrew. Thank you for that generous PayPal super chat.
Might want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
So thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Pip's Plane Spotting Live here, episode 396. Just $9. Thank you so much for everybody stepping up. It sure appears like we're going to get to San Diego this weekend in RDU, which is fantastic.
732. Follow the company in front of you to the ramp via Charlie 7 Charlie.
Charlie 7 Charlie, follow company line 732.
So thank you, everybody, so very much. Just doing a scan here. I have 2 phones now, by the way, which probably seems a little bit excessive. Yet at the same time, it's great for tracking flights and multitasking. Our next arrival after this American